We see all these videos everywhere giving us 5 signs that you've met your twin flame or true signs that you've met your twin flame. They then proceed to talk about how you know that you've met your twin if they complete you, or you just know, or you have deja vu when you meet them. The truth is, you can feel all of these feelings with any member of the soul family. And going a step further, some of the signs that we hear regarding twin flames are absolutely identical to a karmic relationship. Karmic relationships, in fact, are so similar to twin flames that they can even be considered false flames, a topic I will do another video on if you're interested. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to give you the one sign to know for absolute certain that you've met your twin flame. Let me preface this by saying that this video specifically is geared towards the chaser in the twin flame relationship. And this is for 2 reasons. Number 1, because the chaser knows after the initial separation from their twin that they have met their twin. Whereas the runner does not accept it until they have undergone some form of ego degradation. Number 2, at this moment in time, for the purpose of this video, your twin flame doesn't matter. You are the only one who matters because you are the exact same thing as your twin, and you've manifested a 3D physical representation of yourself. If you are the runner in your dynamic, then stay tuned because I will give a brief synopsis of how you have or will figure out that you have met your twin. But let's get into it. The one sign that you have met your twin flame is that of personal growth and the birth of self-love during separation. When we go into the first separation with our twin, that weird feeling occurs where we feel like we're sinking. We have what's called the dark night of the soul, and we panic at the thought of not being with this person. But then something happens. We begin to feel an interconnectedness with our twin, with everything, with ourselves, and we start to recognize that we are the universe manifested in physical form. We research, we read, we meditate, we do all of these things that solidify the fact that we are always connected to our twin. And if we stop listening to the ego and its obsession with the physical person of our twin, we begin to develop self-love. I talk about this in my video, Twin Flames and Self-Love, in case you haven't watched it. And the reasons that this happens is because you have manifested your twin in order for you, the universe, to remember who you are. I've said it 1,000 times and I will say it 1,000 more. Your twin flame is an absolute recognition of yourself as the universe. Not consciously at first, but energetically all the way. The difference between a twin flame and a karmic is just this. With a karmic relationship, we do not grow at a deep level when we break up or separate from them. We are angry, bitter, hateful, or apathetic, and hopefully learn the lesson that the karmic was trying to show us. But we do not grow at an absolute level like we do with a twin. Your twin is identical to you, and through their fears and insecurities mirrored back to you, you realize that you don't want to be like that anymore. You change your perspectives, how you interact with others, and how you interact with yourself. You grow on a level that you have never been able to grow before. And you do it more and more every single time you go into separation from your twin. Twin flame separation is like the ultimate therapy on the core karmic lesson that you've never been able to touch before with therapy. Just meeting your twin gives you the ability to tap into that universal self-love and spiritual growth. And if you don't get that during separation, then you have not met your twin flame. Now, with regards to the runner, no matter how much you tell them that you're twins, they will either completely deny it or agree with you, but it will never sink in. It isn't until they go through some form of ego degradation and feel the power of surrender that they will fully comprehend that they have in fact met their twin. For the runner, this final step of surrender not only aids the two of you to enter into union, but it also separates you from a soulmate. Because with a soulmate relationship, there will ultimately be a push towards ego degradation. However, the ego will fight tooth and nail to preserve itself. Though the runner twin will most likely fight and fight and fight to not reach this point of surrender, the more time you two spend with one another, the more they will energetically have no choice. You two raise each other's vibrations so much that neither of you will be able to function fully on the 3D plane anymore. So let me break this down for you more simply. If you're in a relationship with someone and you break up due to one of you not liking the other anymore on the 3D plane, this is a karmic. If you have been with someone for years with no separation and you finally break up, this is a soulmate. If during your separation you are stuck in the 3D realm of ego and have no personal growth of your own, aside from one basic lesson, this is a karmic. If during your separation you do not begin researching, learning, and self-reflecting, this is a karmic or a soulmate. But if during your separation you feel more connected with the universe, more connected to the other person, your ego begins to disintegrate and you begin feeling absolute and unconditional love for yourself, you have in fact met your twin flame. Until next week, all of my best and highest vibrations to you.